It's no secret that Mama June is one of the most controversial reality stars to ever grace our televisions. After her show that she starred on with her daughters, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, was canceled by TLC in 2014, it seemed like we had seen the last of Mama June and her family. However, that definitely wasn't the case. Mama June has continued to stay in the spotlight and make headlines for her crazy decisions and life choices in the years since. But just what led Mama June to where she is today? Today, we are exposing the crazy truth on Mama June's past. Mama June is a lot younger than most people realize she is. She was born in McIntyre, Georgia in 1979, making her a very young 42 years old. Her parents divorced when she was only 2 years old. She grew up with 3 full siblings and 2 half siblings. She had a very difficult childhood and was diagnosed as legally blind as a child due to having cataracts as a child that were never treated. It led to her suffering from retinal detachment, and she says she hated that she was forced to rely on other people as the issue worsened over the years. However, that was really just the beginning for her health issues. At the age of 14, she got pregnant with her first daughter, Anna, and promptly dropped out of school. Although she did get her GED eventually, it wasn't an easy road for Mama June after she had her first daughter, Anna. Because Mama June was so young at the time, she considered placing Anna for adoption with Mama June's aunt and uncle. However, the adoption paperwork was never completed. Instead, Anna was primarily raised by her grandmother. We all know that Mama June had many more daughters after Anna, though, who were raised by Mama June herself. She got into a slew of other relationships, including with men who harmed her daughters. Jessica was born just 2 years after Anna when Mama June was just 16, and Lauren was born 4 years later when Mama June was 20. Her last daughter, and the daughter that turned the family into stars overnight, Alana Thompson, who was born 5 years after her sister Lauren was born. All 4 of the girls have different biological fathers, and Mama June even admitted that she doesn't know who Lauren's biological father is. However, this is not where the craziness of Mama June's past ends just yet. Times were tough for Mama June and her family during the years before they found fame on TLC's Toddlers and Tiaras. The family dealt with a lot of tragic and traumatic events as a result of Mama June's crazy relationship history that seems to have affected her daughters greatly even today. However, everything changed for the family when they were featured on TLC's hit series Toddlers and Tiaras in 2009. The world was enthralled with the family's crazy antics, specifically that of Mama June, and how desperate she was for her daughter to win the beauty pageants that she had put her in. Fans watched as Mama June would do nearly anything to get her daughter into the spotlight. When Mama June and Honey Boo Boo became something of a meme on the internet, TLC offered them their own show. And everyone loved to watch Mama June and her family and their show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, and it was an instant success on TLC. The show was short-lived, however, because allegations that came to light about Mama June's boyfriend at the time. When it was revealed that he had harmed Mama June's daughters, TLC canceled the show entirely, refusing to give a platform to the man. The show, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, had been on TV for 5 years at the point, from 2012 until 2017. While most would consider this a successful show, TLC shows are known for following their subject for years and years, so this abrupt cancellation was shocking and unheard of for the network. It didn't take long for Mama June to be back on the spotlight, though. This time, WeTV picked up a spin-off of the family's popular show. It was called Mama June from Not Too Hot, and it featured the family, primarily Mama June, as she underwent a complete transformation. At the time, she was 460 pounds, and she went through a handful of procedures and plastic surgeries so that she could debut her transformation on TV. Allegedly, the network spent $75,000 on all of her surgeries. While Mama June did undergo a physical transformation, the rest of her life was secretly falling apart. She found herself in a relationship with a man who had a serious substance abuse issue and became a problem for her as well. Although the family tried to keep it a secret at first, it was eventually realized on their TV show. Mama June's daughters realized that she had stolen millions of dollars from them as a result of her issue, and that it was no longer safe for Alana or Honey Boo Boo, as she was known by her fans to live with her mother. Mama June claims that her issue had caused her to suffer from memory loss, but it's unclear if that was ever medically proven. She was even got to a point at one of the lowest moments that she was struggling with her issue that she posted on her Facebook that she was having a garage sale. Online, she was posting dozens of random items around her house for sale, even things as small as clothing hangers. Her fans who followed her on Facebook noticed that something was going on with her, said that they were worried about her, and asked her to get help in the comment section of her Facebook garage sale. Mama June's daughters also begged her to seek help, health, and she did, but she left just 12 hours later after checking herself into a facility in 2019. She was eventually arrested just a few days after the incident with her boyfriend at the time, Gino. They were found with paraphernalia on them, which led to their arrest. In a surprising turn of events, Mama June did not have to serve time. Instead, she was ordered to do 100 hours of community service. Her daughters were seen celebrating this on their TV show, in spite of the fact that they had issues with her in the past. Even with all the issues that they endured together, Mama June's daughters still wanted the best for their mother and hoped that she would be able to stay away from the boyfriend that they believed was causing all of her issues, Gino. Although Mama June has yet to reveal the details of the breakup, she did make it clear in September of 2021 she is no longer in a relationship with Gino and that she's committed to getting her life back on track. It hasn't been such a simple road though for her daughters. Alana Thompson is now 16 and has been living with her sister Anna for many years. She has spent the last few years rebuilding her life and her career and hopes to continue her career in the public eye so that she can provide a good life for her future family. Mama June's recovery has unfortunately led to some shocking medical discoveries. As she attempts to stay sober, she's been dealt a new hand of health issues. She was diagnosed with lymphedema, which is the buildup of fluid in the lymphatic system, and lipedema, which causes the fat to build up around the lower half of the body. It's unclear what brought on the health issues, although there are a few theories. Her sister asked if they were related to substance abuse issues, but it's more likely that they're a result of previous struggle with obesity. Her diagnosis was documented on the show, and Mama June had to break the news to her family that if she didn't get the issue taken care of, she might not survive for more than 6 months. She shared with her fans on social media that the reason that the issue had gotten so severe was because she had misdiagnosed for years before she had finally received the correct diagnosis. It's unclear if Mama June has ever took care of her health issues and healed herself, but given the fact that her diagnosis was over a year ago in September 2020 and she still is alive, it seems like she's on the mend once again. Mama June's choices have taken her to some crazy and shocking places over the course of her life. Hopefully she's able to rebuild her life, if not for herself, then for her daughter's sake. Well, alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new to this channel, please do me a huge favor, hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.